All right, John. So this is what I'm working with. So this will be the, I guess, main page that people will be working with. These boxes here where you can see the bacon, that is where your drawings would be going. And in general, um, like there'll be this drop-down menu here that'll have all of the different lists of ingredients that the user can or mess with. So right now, just for fun, I've got like lettuce, bacon, tomato on there. You know, doing this kind of stuff. This little symbol here means it's poisonous. Uh, but yeah. Anyway, so you'll pick the two ingredients and then you'll click, well, you'll decide whether or not you want to use a crude form of the ingredient or a refined form of the ingredient by this little toggle switch here. So for example, I'm going to use crude bacon and crude lettuce, and I'm going to mix the two. So right now, um, you can see some information I know about bacon. So like I have 0 pieces of raw bacon. I have 3 pieces of crude bacon and 3 pieces of refined bacon that I can mess with. So the DC to refine it, I don't know. The potency of the bacon in its crude form, I don't know. And the potency of the bacon after it's been refined or been like further refined, I don't know either. So this is kind of like the starting stage of each ingredient. So like you don't know any information about any ingredient other than what it looks like and what it's called, um, and how much you have. So the way you discover these properties is through mixing. So like for example, okay, let's try mixing these two and see what happens. So and then you'll get a little alert. Of course, this will be done a little better later on, but it says you have discovered the following properties. Crispy Gypsy 1 2 3 4 5 6. Basically, that's just made crap up for this. You get a little animation showing it's mixing, and voila. So now, one of the properties of bacon, the properties as you can see here, is been revealed because this and this both had this property, and so it was revealed. Likewise, mixing them, I used up I used up 1 piece each of the bacon and the lettuce. So now crude is down to 2 on each of them. If I wanted to, I can do this again with the refined versions, and there we go. Now this time I didn't get the little message saying that Crispy Gypsy has been revealed because I already know it. So every time I find something new, it'll give me that message, but that's not new anymore because I've already seen it. Location, I haven't really done anything with yet. Basically, depending on where, it just gives you a description of where each ingredient can be found. Like in like a snowy valley or in the forest or in underground areas or in the desert and so on and so on. But yeah, that I'll deal with later. And then a little description. The oh, and the descriptions. Oops, what did I do here? Anyway, yeah, the description. Um, that will be what I'm going to give you because I've already written out a bunch of descriptions for all of the 300 ingredients or whatnot. So I'd like you to take a look at the descriptions and give me an artistic interpretation of what I wrote in drawing form. So yeah, in a nutshell, that's basically what this does, and that's kind of what I need you to do. Is yep. So yeah. Oh yeah, and the little quantity thing at the top. So like if you want to make more than 1 potion at a time. So like right now I've got 2 pieces of crude bit. Well, these don't match. So let's go lettuce. Right. Okay. So I got 2 crude, 2 crude. So let's make 2 potions instead. So I'm going to use refined lettuce and crude tomatoes. What? You don't have enough refined lettuce. Oh, I don't. Okay. Ha. My program works. That's good. So make that crude lettuce and refined tomatoes. My bad. And then I got the alert again. You have discovered the following properties. Fresh. And now fresh has been revealed in the little properties list thing. If you've played Skyrim, then you probably recognize this format. It's basically the exact same way that Skyrim does Alchemy. So yeah. Anyway, so about the picture though, which is what you need to know about this picture. The pictures, as you can see, they're kind of smallish, so about 300 pixels by 300 pixels square. And there's already kind of a textured background in each of these little boxes. It's like a leather pattern. Um, so if the ingredient is on a background, in other words, all 300 by 300 pixels are filled in with some sort of, you know, pigment, then, you know, the leather part will go away, which might be cool looking, it might not. I'm not really sure. Right now, I've got a transparent background so that the leather shows through, and just the ingredient itself. And another thing, I'm not really sure what would look better. Like, see how this tomato has a shadow right here, and the lettuce does not. So I'm not really sure. I'm kind of thinking the shadow looks a little better, but I'm still a little on the fence. So I don't know. That's something you could maybe play with a little bit. Um, let's see what the bacon looks like. Yeah, the bacon doesn't have a shadow either. But yeah, and anyway, to get these transparencies, you need to save all of your pictures in a PNG format. Not bitmap. Bitmap can do that too, or not bitmap. That's not it. What is it called? GIF. So GIF doesn't have enough colors, so it has to be PNG, not JPG, because JPG doesn't save the transparency layer. What else? What else? What else? I think that's about it. I might have a few other requests for artwork, but it won't be anywhere near as much work as like all of these ingredients. Like this is just the mixing page. I'm also gonna have a refinement page and like a searching page where like they go out into the forest or whatever, click some buttons and find some new stuff. But on those pages, all that would be there would just be like a background photo or a background image. It wouldn't be like 300 different pictures. It would just be like the one image. Okay, so without getting too long, that's what you're looking at working with. I figured I'd just make this little video just to give you a heads up. So let me know what you think or if you've got any other input, and looking forward to hearing back from you. All right, later, man.